Girl. Hello and welcome to our Tomb Raider edition of Damsels and Dishes. Today we have Lara Croft
and
Lara Croft.
We're so dirty.
Lexcee is in a
DLC character from the video. Well, it's still Laura, but it's one of her DLC outfits, so.
We should actually talk about this. Is it Lara or Laura? Do we really know? Lara?
Because Laura would be L-A-U-R-A.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Lara.
There's
Lara.
that intended O in there.
Right.
So let's say hello to everybody in the chat here. Let me pop over to the chat. This is so dirty. Give me a second.
Hey, Half Donut.
All right, sweet. We got Half Donut.
J-Pars.
J-Pars Superfan. Prometheus. D-Classaire. Her #1 fan. Hi, Mom. Tino. Dejora. Yoda.
Nightbot.
Yeah. Did we miss any? And Skeleton. Sweet. All right. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Let us know if the music gets too loud or if you can't see us. If you get too scared by my friendly neighborhood skull. Anything like that. So, Lexi, what are we cooking today?
We are making a Cornish game hen because that's what you eat in the wild. Well, you eat game, but this is our game hen. So
we're sort of going for like a hunter-gatherer sort of vibe?
Absolutely. Also, in the video game, she eats berries and gets energy or, like, strength from them. In the new one, there's a hunter or gatherer arc that you can play.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yes, I played the newest one a couple months ago. I feel like I remember, like, there's bushes of berries?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And then there's, like, bushes of these...
In the snow?
Yes, and then there's like a weird thing that you can get later, or I guess if you keep hunting and gathering, you can like up your track a little bit, and you get these orange-looking things. It looks like an orange pomegranate or a persimmon.
Oh, cool.
But persimmons are kind of gross, or at least I don't like them. So we're using oranges.
Nice.
And blackberries, so we'll have all of our strength and energy.
I'm excited. This is like a paleo dinner as well.
Couscous is not paleo.
Oh.
The reason that we're doing couscous is because apparently when you make a Cornish game hen, you need something starchy to go with it, from what I was reading. I've never made one of these, so...
You guys should check this out. Hold on, let me show you this hen.
I kind of want to, like, Lion King it. Yeah! But it's still raw, so no.
We need to pull up that clip of when I chased around the chicken in Tomb Raider, because that's basically my end goal, is this. First it was fake injuries, now it's dirt. The makeup levels are increasing. Yeah, we're very dirty.
I didn't think I looked that dirty, and now I wish I was a little less dirty.
I should have put some more dirt on my arms. I was like, put it all on the face. The face gets dirty.
My nose has a large amount. Mainly because I looked at her and was like, I'm not dirty enough! And went, bam, 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 right before we went on, and so I'm seeing myself when you get to.
Prometheus says, as persimmon shares plummet, because Lexi has declared them substandard.
Yep.
That is a mouthful.
Yeah. Say that 10 times fast, am I right?
Okay, so Lara is an R sound. Yeah, I mean, especially with a British accent anyway. Lara Croft. Lara. Anywho.
Alright, so, because this is going to take a huge chunk of time, we're gonna get cracking. So, I'm supposed to remove the spine.
Oh, God.
Which is this guy.
We're gonna... this is like true Lara Croft here, in the wild. Removing the spine.
The sound is awful!
Where's my wine?
Oh yeah! Why are we doing this first?
I don't know. I need wine while you cut up this chicken. Do you want wine?
No, I want to make a Tomb Raider.
What's that?
So apparently, there's this drink. I'm gonna wash my hands and make us some Tomb Raiders. Because
should I not be drinking this wine then?
You can drink whatever you want.
I want a Tomb Raider.
Well, drink what you already put in there, or what you're gonna keep putting in there. Because I don't think I can do this in one foul swoop without being like, Alright, so, according to the interwebs, there is a bar in Cambodia that...
They from Cambodia?
Yeah, they filmed the first one there, with Angelina Jolie, round one. I'm gonna give you that task.
It doesn't quite fit. Oh, is this for you too? I should get another chunk for you.
It's like extra. These mines are in here. I'm gonna spend the whole episode seriously. Elsa had some fun in there.
Oh wow, yeah, that's some special ice. Alcohol is known for settling the stomach.
Or making you have courage.
Yeah. I turn into a real special type of person when I'm drunk.
I do too. Fall down a couple flights of stairs.
I want another drink, Jess says as she continues to pour herself a drink.
Alright.
Welcome to me.
So, the Tomb Raider in Cambodia that Angelina Jolie made famous. So basically, there is this street in Cambodia, and I say Cambodia like it's this... It's not. I don't know exactly where, but they filmed a huge chunk. And so, basically, these people bought this restaurant, it wasn't working, and then the crew ate there all the time. So, like, once the movie started working, like, they were like, oh, there's all of this business, and they were like, oh yeah, we're working on the Tomb Raider. Like, it was no big deal. And then they were like, oh, do you want us to bring Angie in? And they were like, hey.
Angie. So no big deal.
Yeah, so Angelina Jolie went in, and they were like, oh, we made this drink in honor of you all called the Tomb Raider.
What?
Yeah. So, we're gonna drink our own version of that because I'm a dum-dum and forgot an ingredient in my car.
How do we turn white wine into red wine?
Well,
is that
the
what
red
you
wine would have been for those.
Oh. What'd you forget in your car?
The soda, ton of water.
Oh. Does Elena have any? I thought we had some.
So it's supposed to be, Cointreau? Cointreau? It's an orange liquor. So we're using our triple sec.
Cointreau?
Yeah, this is triple sec, the cheaper one.
Gotcha.
There's several different types of orange liquor. Also, I'm not measuring.
Per usual.
Don't care. Hey!
What's up, Raiders? Rita Rocket Art. Awesome. Thank you for rating us. We are doing Tomb Raider recipes today, and we're just getting started. Lexi is introducing the Tomb Raider drink and making it.
Alright, you want to slice me up some lime and slice them into, like, slices and not little wedges? That makes
slices.
sense?
Like cucumber slices.
Yes.
Gotcha. I am happy to do so.
Alright, then because we don't have the tonic water, I'm going to squeeze some orange into ours so that it's not all alcohol. Because we'd like to finish the episode.
Do we want the peel on it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Unless you don't like it.
How thick? This thick?
Perfect.
Great. Is this for the drinks?
Yep.
Awesome. God, this knife sucks.
Yeah, we do really need new knives.
Lara Croft should be using better knives. Let me try this one. Ray! Welcome, Raiders! So, who in chat? Wow, this one is extremely dull.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Our knives are really bad. I'm also kind of scared that I'm going to cut off a finger when cutting into this chicken.
Wow.
I have to cut through bone.
This one sucks too.
Dan, we need you! We need you to come sharpen all our knives!
Dang. This one's better.
Cool.
Who in chat has seen the new Tomb Raider movie? I saw it and I thought it was awesome. I agree with the critics, however, that they said it's pretty basic. Like, it's, like, not an original plot. But it was plot point by plot point the video game. So I was like, yeah, I'm into this. I'm into the movie version of a video game that I like. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Boop. I have not seen the new movie, because I'm a bad person, and I saw A Wrinkle in Time last night instead.
Oh! How was that?
Movie pass? I wish we would have done a Wrinkle in Time episode, just because I want to wear those costumes.
Like, still can.
We keep getting dirty. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I kind of want to be, like, pretty and celestial for one day. Because honestly, the three women... I know that, like, the point of that story is to see a child and, like, the growth of that, and it's kind of becomes a religious thing after a while. But all I wanted to do was watch the celestial beings, so.
Is that like the Reese Witherspoon and Oprah Winfrey?
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the misses, not the celestial beings. They are celestial beings, but they're the misses, so. But yeah.
I have not seen it, but I have a very high standard for movies. Then you might not like it. I don't have a very high standard for movies, so I liked it a lot. Jess, do you have a serrated edge knife that might help cut that? I have a bread knife.
We need to know.
Arctic Envy has. The camera work was great. It was, yeah. It was great. Yoda, how have you ladies been? Good.
Yeah.
Good. Just keeping on.
I think the sicknesses have finally passed.
Oh,
hopefully,
yeah.
like, Jess and I were, like, just coughing back and forth at each other for a while, so I'm hoping that's...
We're done now. Hopefully. Get a $20 Japanese whetstone. That's a good idea. Yeah, we could totally do that. So in ways, nothing much surprising if having played the reboot game.
Ooh.
Well, there are surprises, but it's set in the island. Wow, music. Hello. You're being real special to me right now. It's set in the island, and there's the Japanese elements to it, and with the goddess, and she pulls out all of the weapons. She has the freaking ice axe. It's amazing. She uses the bow and arrow stealthily. She has the guns by the end, but it's an origin story, so it's, I don't know, I can never fault a movie for being exactly what it wanted to be. And that's what I came away from that movie thinking. I was like, they wanted to make a Tomb Raider origin story movie, full of action and adventure. That's what they did.
Also, everyone that I've said it has seen it, that I've talked to, is like, oh no, it was really fun. Like, It wasn't Academy Award winning, but that's not why you go see those.
Yeah, some of the reviews, I'm like, what were you expecting going into a Tomb Raider movie, especially after the Angelina Jolie movies? Like, were you expecting poetic cinema? Because it's not what was going to happen.
As long as it's better than the Angelina Jolie movie, I will see it.
I haven't seen them in years, but I remember loving them. But I also like the original game as well, the older games, I should say. Ooh!
It's super strong. Cheers.
Cheers. Salud. Yum!
Yeah.
Ooh, I bet I can see why the tonic water would give this a little spritz.
Yeah. It needs a little something, but that works. I just put regular water in ours, so, you know, the cheap version.
Okay. Are you telling us you don't look pretty and celestial right now, Lexi? Lies!
I'm this celestial being of dirt.
Is this the face of a celestial being? I think so. A goddess needs not look celestial when one is celestial, says Prometheus, of course, with the sage compliments. Yoda, I like really bad movies. Great.
I can get down on a bad movie every now and then.
Yeah.
My roommates watch them more than I would like to.
Oh my god, I need you guys to look at what Lexi's doing right now. Will you show them that?
Yeah. So I'm cutting out the spine. This is super, like...
You're cutting out the spine?
Yeah.
Yum. Hi, Ramanaro. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Tomb Raider, Damsels and Dishes. You should not see it if you have generally high expectations, no. But I don't think you should, because it's Tomb Raider. Like, have high expectations for the game, but you're about to see a movie that's based on a video game, so... I don't know. Like,
I feel like that's not a fair statement, because I read a lot of reviews that were like, it's a movie on a video game, what did you expect? I would like video game movies to be done where they're, like, that's not a thing that you say beforehand, where you're like, well, it's based on a video game, so, you know.
Well, it's like a double-edged sword, because if you create a movie based on a video game, but then you come up with an entirely, like, new spin on it, people are like, well, what the hell? This is not anything like the game. I'm a big fan of the game. This is nothing like the source material.
Yeah.
So it's like, you have to have a really special movie, I think, to be able to overcome both of those things. Do we have one yet?
No.
Because I know they made an Assassin's Creed, which I haven't seen. Obviously Tomb Raider, all the Tomb Raiders. What other video game movies are there?
I want them to make a Mass Effect one, but once you play Mass Effect, you'll understand that, like...
Not possible?
No. There's too many, like, choices.
Guys, what do you think? What are other video game movies that I'm missing?
You ever see A Spineless Chicken?
Ooh! We need food cam that.
So that's the spine. That's gonna go away.
She shot that with her bow and arrow earlier.
I did.
Geeky Rat is new here. Hello, Geeky Rat! Well, she doesn't want to leave the spine in there, Jess. Jeez. Lexcee is a survivalist. She would be excelling at the survivalist skill right now.
I would. Only because I googled how to do it.
Tomb juice! God. Joe.
Tomb juice?
Yeah.
That's what it should have been called. Do you want a Tomb Raider cocktail or do you want tomb juice?
Tomb juice. Alright. Game, movie, or not, it should be done with care. Good example of bad at that is the...
oh yeah, Resident Evil.
UWE Bowl? All the UWE Bowl? What is that?
What? Where are you looking?
Right here. UWE Bowl? What that is? Oh, there's a Mario Brothers movie?
Yeah,
what?
It's real bad.
Really?
It's like it's not real bad. It's just real 90s.
Prince of Persia's good. The one with Jake Gyllenhaal, where he's supposed to be playing what, an Egyptian, and he's
not
Egyptian.
See, I can't go for that. Like, I want. That's where you need like equal casting.
Yeah. I mean, that was a year when, or like a span of a couple years, where they cast a lot of.
Matt Damon for The Great Wall.
Yeah, and Christian Bale in a role that should have gone to someone who wasn't white. I think, right?
Yeah, that was the year of like the Oscars whiteout too.
Deadpool movie, but Deadpool
isn't a video.
Is that a video game?
No, it's a comic.
I mean, it's definitely a comic, but so the source material we could say is a comic, because comic movies are like a whole other thing. Silent Hill
is so bad. Oh my god. I've never played the video game. I've been told I would really like it. I've seen the movie.
I remember watching it in high school and being terrified.
It was
he
really
bites
popular.
the bird's head off?
Yep.
Ooh. No. Silent Hill's decent, minus the one bad screaming scene. What is the usual stream time for this channel? Arctic Envy, it is 8 p.m. every Monday. PST, so we are in Los Angeles. So
hopefully 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we generally will give you, like we do a starting soon screen, so you have a couple minutes to get on.
To prep, get your drink on.
Deadpool is a game, okay. We haven't played the Deadpool game.
I'm gonna put this in a pan now, so I stopped playing with it. While we were talking, do
you want help? I can do it.
Yeah, how don't you model that?
Ooh, this looks good. Barbecue rub?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put it in there already.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm just saying this is what I use. So it's a barbecue rub, which is amazing. It's from Trader Joe's. It has coffee in it.
Ooh. It smells like it's coffee in it.
Right?
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I want this.
It smells like, to me, it's the smell of Tomb Raider, right? Like a fire and...
Yeah, it smells like campfire.
Yeah. So, like, to me, this was, like, the perfect thing to make this with. We're making a very fancy sort of feast.
I'm into this.
Yeah.
I'm really into this.
And with a blackberry sauce over the top of it. Am I right?
Yum, yeah. Genius. Genius, I tell you.
Alright, so that, I melted 2 tablespoons of butter behind us, too. So I'm massaging the hen.
Oh, yeah. Is this gonna make our stream R-rated if I show you her massaging?
Hey, this is what you're supposed to do, because you need it to be all tenderized and whatnot.
Just don't touch it inappropriately, Lexi.
I'm not. It's either like you massage it, or you can tenderize it, but because I'm leaving the breastbone in, I think tenderizing would not work. Alright, I think he's happy and ready to get in.
So you're gonna plop him into the cast iron. Okay.
The cast iron skillet, which is full of melted butter. And I'm doing it breast side down.
Okay, so bloody side up.
Yep, bloody side up.
That looks cute. That's super cute. Ooh. Synthetic. Good game movie though, Warcraft. You know, I play an orc barbarian, Raisin. I don't think I've talked to you before, but I talk about my D&D stuff all the time. I play a good-looking half-orc, and so I saw that there's an orc in Warcraft, and so I kind of like modeled her after that orc, even though I haven't seen the movie yet.
I'm gonna go take care of the spine really quick.
Ew! We should take a picture of that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Where's your phone?
Oh, it's so much worse on the other side!
Ew! Yuck. Oh my god. This is artistic. This is super artistic. Look at that light. Let's get the other cooking stuff in the background. Oh yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Do either of you have culinary training? No. I have been cooking since I was 9, and I've been reading books and... How do I turn this off? On the side. Oh. Other side. Girlfriend, you gotta get with it. That button hasn't been up there in a while.
I have an iPhone 5!
No, neither of us have culinary training. I've just been cooking since I was, again, 9 years old, so, like, I feel like after a certain point, I haven't gone to school, I got the street cred.
Yeah. I mean, once you cook for so many hours.
Yeah, and I cook for my jobs most of the time, so I guess I've been paid to cook.
There was another question here. Where is it? Where's my mouse? Come here. How did you come up with doing a cooking stream? Well, the story is something that... Can I say the first part of the story? Like how I came up with it?
Why we did it? Oh, yeah, you can. About your state of mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, it's legal in California, alright? I got high, and I was taking a shower, because showers are super awesome and luxurious when you're baked. And I was like, oh my god. A cooking in corsets show, where we always have to wear corsets, because
Every episode, a new corset!
who does not like corsets? There is not anyone who does not like corsets, and yes, that was a double negative. But I told Lexie about it, and she was like, okay, maybe not corsets every time.
I can elaborate on this. And, yeah, she was like, you know how to cook. Do you want to do this? I'm like, yes, I do. Like, I've always wanted to do a cooking show. I've always wanted to make my own recipes. So Jess was like, I had this idea. And I'm like, cool, give it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Lexie, I came up with the concept, and Lexie came up with she like molded it into Damsels and Dishes to what it is now. She nurtured the seed, grew it into a tree.
So it was a 2-part effort on both sides.
Yeah.
So this is gonna get loud and smoky for a while because, yeah.
Good thing we turned off the smoke alarm.
She asks me every week because I know what we're cooking, and I'm always like, oh no, yeah. And today I was like, oh yeah, get that battery out of there.
Yeah, it's smoking.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get some nice mood lighting in here.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna move this camera a little bit over. I think a cat bumped it. Meow. There we go. Because I think you guys will be able to see this green more when we get the smoke filtering through the kitchen. So what you're telling us, what you're telling us is that Lex is the adult.
No, I think we balance each other out really well.
Yeah, it depends.
We're yin and yang.
If being an adult means cooking well,
yeah,
then yes. But
I've been doing that since I was a kid, so. But Jess is like the tech person. This is definitely a well-balanced partnership of being like when she was gone, I was like,
but you did it.
I did.
Flawlessly.
I went over to a friend's house who is a techie just in case, but I did do it myself, so I'm learning. That's also a reason I don't like stream on my own. I get really anxious when I have to like work with tech stuff.
Well, luckily everyone on Twitch is super supportive, and they would you guys know on my gaming streams that I haven't done in forever, and I'm so sorry. I got sick back to back the week before Barcelona and the week after Barcelona. Barcelona
might have been my fault.
I don't know how it happened, but I had tech problems a lot because games have different resolutions, and I would spend an hour testing it and then go live, and then something would go wrong. So it's all.
That's a great boomerang for later.
What did you do, boomerang, of the chicken?
Yeah, of the smoking chicken.
Ah, yes!
It's so good! It's so good!
Oh my god, that's amazing! We're going to have to show you guys this boomerang later.
Food cami. Food cami!
Oh, yeah.
I think I can do this.
I saw Stacey Roy do this one time.
Oh, did it stop? Damn, smoking chicken!
Loud and smoky, like all my favorite bars. Right, Tino? You're speaking to my heart. You're speaking to both of our hearts as Michiganders.
Right. It is so smoky in here.
Yeah, I like it though. I'm a fan. Because, for some reason, all the tombs are also smoky.
Yeah, like some skeleton just wafting smoke through.
Yeah, there's always like random like torches hanging, and then you get to like the secret tomb, and you're like, oh, cool, there's burning fire in here. Like, this secret tomb just is providing light and energy to no one.
Yeah,
to a dead person.
They were designed real well, that smoke functioner in the middle.
Yeah. Prometheus, I know you're assassin. I know you're sense of humor. Wow, that's so loud. Oh my god.
Can you hear how loud that is?
I'm sure they can.
You have to be able to.
Whew. I never saw any more game streams coming soon, says Thorn. I'm gonna definitely get back into gaming. I have to finish Tomb Raider. I have to finish Alice. And I also, Prometheus just got us Dream Daddy.
Yes! Oh, yes!
I didn't tell you that? I tweeted it.
You did it. I'm so
yeah, so we have Dream Daddy.
We're
gonna have to set aside a day to play together, for sure. Like, sometime next week. Just Dream Daddy it up.
Did we say on stream how much we wanted that?
Yeah,
okay.
We did. So Prometheus hooked us up, which is so clutch.
There was like that poster on a wall at Guildhall where we like going, and I think I was there before you, and I'd asked what it was, and then we were there the second time together. I was like, we got to do that. That game.
The art is cool.
Yeah.
Synthetic says, I never saw Alone in the Dark movie. I had a nephew who really liked Need for Speed adaptation, but then he's obsessed with Fast and Furious. So, is that a game? I guess Alone in the Dark is a game? Yeah, exactly, Half Donut. And I thank you, and I thank everyone else who helps me with my tech stuff, because, yeah, all works great! And then go to live. But actually, luckily, tonight we had the opposite problem. Tonight, I was doing test recordings for sound, and VLC Player was just doing green for our webcams. And I was like, oh god, I don't know how to fix this. So,
it was a very, very scary night.
Today?
Yeah. Like, we both get out of work and then run to be here.
Yeah.
Literally. And so, you live here, so you can find park, and you get out a little bit before me.
Yeah.
So, like, there is a good 10-minute window of parking in this area. And if you miss it by like a blink, Hollywood, you will not get one. So I drove around for an hour. But
Geeky Rat, sayonara. Thank you for joining us. And I hope dinner turns out great too. I'm sure it will, because that chicken looks awesome, smoking up behind us. Alright. There's a video game movie equivalent of The Room. Tech question from Thornadian. What bandwidth do you have for uploads? I might try streaming for fun. Honestly,
oh my god, I'm so happy. It looks so cool.
It's so smoky in here. Oh my god. My cat is gonna die.
It's getting a little This Is Us-y in here, you know what I'm saying?
My bandwidth, I'd have to actually do a bandwidth test, and you know what? I don't mind doing it right now, because I'm curious. But I did have to, I can tell you, I did have to get new internet to stream Twitch. My previous internet was throttled.
Ancient. It was the worst.
Like 12 megabits per second or something stupid.
Where are lids?
Lids?
Yeah.
Actually, the one in the sink is actually pretty clean. It's just, I got chicken on it. But there's lids over here if you want.
No, this is actually the one I ate.
Okay. Can't you just do a speed test on Google? Can't you just do...
Yeah. You showed me how to do that.
Yeah, internet speed test. I love how excited Lex is about dating a single father.
You know, I like dating games. I in the reality.
We live vicariously through our animated characters. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna run a speed test now. For you, Tharnadian. The Room is Alone in the Dark is one of the first survival horror games. Okay, cool.
Don't we have Alone in the Dark?
Do we, Prometheus? Did you gift us that one?
Either that or I might have it on my Xbox at home, and that's what I'm thinking of. I have a bunch of games. We share an Xbox with a friend. So, like, I have Tomb Raider Temple of Osiris. I've played that a couple times. Playing Diablo 3 right now. Pretty heavily. Yeah. Kelleher was like, I don't know, I don't like RPG games. I'm like, well, if you want me to play a video game with you, that's really all you're gonna get. So
we have a Diablo episode coming up.
Yes!
In the future.
My character has awesome wings.
Ooh, like, I like that. Like an ASMR.
Like big wings.
Yeah, that's killer.
Yeah.
Speaking, Arctic Envy. I have played Life is Strange, and I'm really excited to get back to it. I've only played one night's worth of Life is Strange. And so I was just talking about it on set, actually, to a couple people, explaining that it's like playing an indie movie. I love it. It's amazing. Prometheus Pebbles. I'm here for Pebbles! I can grab Pebbles.
Yeah, Rose is so confused. Look at her, look at the smoke. She's just like,
oh, kitty!
The kitties are really confused by the smoke because it's so thick in here.
You can kind of tell on the red back there.
Oh yeah.
How thick it is.
It's like almost intro worthy.
Yeah, our intro video. You guys, Catmandu says you guys should make steak au poivre. When you deglaze the pan with cognac, you get a really quick fire.
It's on my list of things I would like to cook in my life.
Okay. Well, Lexi has noted that. That would be awesome.
All of the French cooking, always.
Alone in the Dark Xbox 360 game is actually a sequel to all the previous games. Okay. We'll have to keep an eye out for dating sims for Lex now, says Prometheus.
No.
Well, don't play the pigeon one. Don't play, what did I play?
I don't have a big desire.
No, it was super weird. I was like, would you like Alone in the Dark? What was the one that I played with Michael? That one was freaky.
That's not Alone in the Dark.
It was the theme park one.
Yeah, because we got that. I can't. It's not Mac.
Oh. Okay.
What do you mean Mac?
They're making a Slender Man movie. I know! It's gonna be insane!
There's actually like a rando indie Slender Man that is creepy. You can find it on YouTube. I don't know how to specifically give you a title to find it. But it's like Slender Man, and it's 9-ish minutes, 9 to 10 minutes, and it is terrifying.
Let's watch it. I wanna watch it.
Yeah, I'm excited for October, like all of the scary things.
I know, we're not gonna have enough stuff to fit into October.
We have an episode every night.
I know, every day for October. So Thornadian, my megabits download. Well, right now I'm streaming to Twitch, so I don't know if it's accurate. It's 31.6 megabits per second. My upload is 8. But I think that's because of Twitch. I think it's slowing it down.
Yeah, it's usually way faster than that.
I got like the max that was available for my area because I knew I was going to be doing this. And I haven't had any issues. Our internet is fantastic. What happens if I move and I signed up for internet for a year? Probably transferred over to the new people, eh?
Hopefully. It depends on if you need to get internet service at your new house. Like if you're in charge of it.
Oh, I can probably transfer it over.
But are you in charge of it? So we, like, the show might be moving too then.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm checking out a place tomorrow. I'm trying to move.
That's super close to me, so we're gonna hang out all the time.
Literally 4 blocks away from Lexi.
Yeah. Like I have one major street to cross.
Yeah. I actually did the Google map. I like walked over to your place. I was like, yeah, doable.
And there's so many good bars over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And church.
Yes, and church is right there.
Yeah.
All of the multiple churches.
We're both Christians, so we attend church occasionally. Well, I attend church occasionally. You probably go more than me because you're
I don't know.
Catholic roots.
My roommate and I go to a Catholic church for funsies. He goes more than I do.
A sentence I never thought I would hear uttered.
What, that Catholics go to
We
church
go to
for
Catholic Mass for funsies.
I'm a very loose Catholic, and I know that's going to go in a quote book somewhere.
Oh my god! I want to put that in my quote book. I'm a loose Catholic.
I just really like Radius. I don't know if we're allowed to say that that's where we go, but...
Well, I mean...
Radius LA.
I think a lot of people are LA people. Well, maybe not a lot. Hateful Boyfriend. Yes, that's what I played on Valentine's Day, and it was super weird, and we got killed, which we didn't know could happen. Or maybe April did, but I did not know could happen.
You got killed by the pigeons?
We got killed by someone, because we didn't flirt enough.
So it's like Beholder, where you think you're doing the right thing, but it kills you anyway all the time?
Yeah, probably.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you grab me a paper towel? Just
of course. How much?
Just one to like put under the blackberry so that it doesn't count the soapy counter. Thank you.
Speaking of early 90s computer games, King's Quest to anyone? I have not played that. However, speaking of early 90s computer games, I really want to do a Heroes of Might and Magic game, episode. I want to play Heroes of Might and Magic with Lexcee. I don't even know if I would like it anymore because I liked it when I was 10 years old. And I don't know if I would like it. It's like a 2D, like, fighting medieval game. And I assume it's easy because it's so old, but I don't know. Right now, Lexcee is chopping the blackberries in half. Mmm, delicioso. Ooh, Cam.
Oh man, those are good. And they're like perfectly juicy.
Yeah. You guys should follow our Instagram because we've started to actually put effort into taking photos of our food.
Yeah, no, we have.
Yeah, so we're gonna take photos of this boss-ass food. Boss... Ashitaki.
What? He's A.
Food. And... You ready to take off your DLC coat?
No, it's gonna stay on. But I need some airflow.
So follow us on Instagram at Damsels Dishes for some nice food photos.
And we always have like our after show prep. That doesn't make any sense. Our after show prep.
Our cosplay photos.
Yes, our casual cosplay after show photos.
Yeah.
Are.
Yeah. Did you guys know that there's a Slender Man shirt with Matt Mercer? What?
Yes. That's what it is!
Oi.
I think that's what I'm thinking of. I'm a very loose Catholic. That's gonna haunt me forever. It's gonna live on the internet. Like, my entire family's gonna see that. A very loose Catholic.
Synthetic says, if you're a big fan of dating sims, Lex, don't let anyone trick you into thinking you'd really enjoy Doki Doki Literature Club.
I've actually heard of that.
I have too. What is it?
It's like another dating thing, but I'm not gonna do it because everyone has given me that exact phrase. Don't let them trick you into it.
Okay. We'll have to do research into that. Make sure we don't do it.
I want to play. These are strong. I want to play Persona 5. Matt Mercer actually voices over one of the characters, and I've been watching Emma play. And it's like an anime graphics. Like, the art is really cool, which is why I want to play it. But yeah, Matt Mercer voices one of the characters. And from what I've been told, because anytime there's like a big thing going on, they're like, don't ruin it for yourself. I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, it's a bunch of friends, and like you have to like work to do stuff. You have to have social relationships with people, so you have like a phone with like chats and stuff going on.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know how long it'll hold my attention because I am a big like RPG fluid storyline person, but
I would watch Lexcee play that. Hey Denoba! Hey! Yay! Denoba, you're joining us!
Hi!
That's so awesome! I always love seeing you in the chat.
Alright, I'm cutting you off from these.
If you're wanting a good modern survival horror, try Resident Evil 7. Just don't be bad at shooting in a game. Listen, I am bad at shooting in a game because I hate using a mouse and keyboard, and so I use a joystick, and it's
I'm not.
awful.
I'm real good at shooting in a game now.
Do you use a mouse or do you use joystick?
Mouse.
Oh, okay. I need to start using a mouse, because I could not beat Shantytown in Tomb Raider.
If you watch any of Lex Effect in the beginning, I'm like, pew, 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 and the thing's like right here. And by the end of it, I was proficient at being a sniper.
Oh, I'm sure after 3 games of Mass Effect?
But no, like, I think halfway through the first one or the second one, and you get in Mass Effect, you get a slow down time. So I could time it out just right for time to slow down, and then my thing became like actual like headshot.
Okay.
And Kanaki was like, creepy. How good you are at those.
Yeah, I think in Tomb Raider you get extra points for doing headshots as well, or it's cool because I think if you like shoot them in the leg, they like get a gimp and stuff.
Yeah.
I like that part. I would support the idea of someone dressing up as a paladin for church. Girl, we're gonna do a cleric for church, don't you know?
Oh my god, I'm gonna show up in like full Catholic robe.
Don't you know? Catholic, yo, Catholic bard. You know theater started in the church. Theater History 1 taught me that.
It did start in the church, and then it got very, very far away from the church.
Lexcee and I both have theater degrees, so we know that.
That's why we're doing this show.
Hey, cat! Pebbles. Alright, your punishment is Pebbles.
It's Pebs?
It was Pebbles this time.
It's usually Melrose, but I think she might be a little high off the smoke.
I know.
Hi, Pebs. Don't meow too much or we'll put you back in the dragon costume.
Fun fact about old games and difficulty, Nintendo actually made games harder on purpose just to make more money. Interesting!
Oh my gosh, this is such a big thing.
Oh, I'm missing all the Doki Doki Literature Club.
We'll read that later.
Highly rated.
I love that you have to use... Do you want me to scroll?
I know. Yeah, will you please?
Why is it... Where's the mouse? I hate this.
Go to your right. All the way to your right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There it is. You see it? Top right corner?
Yep. That's the trick of going... Okay.
Do you like my skull?
Why are you so loud?
Do you like the skull? Do you like the skull?
I do suffer for my art. Just need to play it again. Sounds like it would be a really fun retro stream. That's what I was thinking. We should have like a retro stream day, because...
Yeah, we haven't really done any retro games yet.
No, I've forced it into the calendar. I forced my hand so that we will be doing an Oregon Trail episode. Yeah. I have recipes for that. Like, it's in the calendar.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. I was talking about... I left a memo for you, too, about doing, like, throwback games. So, like, having that be a night... Because we are, like, I like what we're doing, but we're talking about fandoms getting extra heavy. And so having, like, different themes. We're like, a horror game night. We're like, since we can't fit them all into October, maybe we'll have a specific night of the month where it's like D&D, horror, throwback.
Because I like our D&D series, so it'd be cool if we did more series. Hey! Wanna say hi? Here, wanna say hi? Oh, nope. Oh! She's actually being a good girl. She's not allowed on the counter, so she jumped right off.
That made me so anxious, though, that she was going to unplug everything.
Yeah, keep down. Alright, fine. Everyone loves you, Pebbles, but you don't want to participate in the fun.
She just wants to be good. She loves all the love.
Pebbles hype!
Ooh.
I was trying to remember how Oregon Trail was played, and so I watched, there's like a BuzzFeed video or something where...
You've got dysentery.
Yeah, where it's
cholera.
It's young kids play it, and then I watched one where people our age who grew up with it played it, and it was so funny because the younger kids were like, "What is this? What? How do you even play it?" But shockingly, the people our age did the same thing. They were like, "I do not remember this," and it was true. Like I watched the screen of them playing it, and I was like, "What?" I remember it being like, Oh, you okay?
I put too much vodka in it.
I remember it being like a game. Like going along a trail.
Yeah.
It's not.
What?
It's not!
Alright, well, if you
like
move really close, we're gonna have like a video game.
I know. We should stop talking about it. We should save it for the Oregon Trail stream because it like blew my mind.
We should get really, really hammered.
That's the only way to play Oregon Trail.
I want us to have another show on another night called Damsels and Drunk.
Yes!
When
we expand our channel, Damsels and Drunk.
Damsels and Disney. Like,
Drinking
picking the D alliteration works so well.
It does. It really does. Insert dysentery joke. Martial arts in film started with martial arts in theater, which is an excuse to train people to overthrow the government. That's really interesting, Tino. That's super interesting. Aw, Synthetic, you're such a pretty girl, Pebbles.
Where'd she go? Pebs.
Oh my god, Prometheus. If liking Oregon Trail, there's retro like horror version of it. Oregon Trail?
I would totally play that. Obviously, I read had a spine earlier.
No. Oh my god. There's a mobile app version of Oregon Trail. Oh,
there is.
I should play that. Okay. There's not such a thing as too much vodka, says Goose.
I can't, like, vodka's not my drink of choice.
Vodka is insta-hangover for me, for sure.
Yeah, like, I've had one drink, I'm on to my second, I guarantee you I will have a raging headache in the morning.
Ugh. Water. Water it up.
Doesn't matter.
H2O.
It's just vodka. There's something in it.
Ugh.
I stick to my whiskey.
Damsels and drunk confirmed. Drunken damsels. Damsels and drunks. The alliteration is boundless.
It's us and a bunch of dudes that are drunk being like, man, play this game! And we're like, okay.
We should play games with boys.
Well, you do.
Michael? He's a mamsel.
He is a mamsel.
Michael's a mamsel.
So there's damsels and mamsels and drunks?
Yes. That's the start of our theme song.
No, I really want to, I was talking to Kanaki, who's played every game on the planet ever, and I was like, I really love BioShock. He's like, oh, we did Mass Effect, maybe we should switch it, because I've never played BioShock, and I was like, have you not played BioShock? Did I live in a hole? I was never a big video game kid, but to me, BioShock was one of the big ones. I remember hearing about that when I was a kid.
That seems that way to me. I'm not a video game. I'm a newbie to video games. Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to watch somebody else play BioShock now that I've played it and be like, oh, because
I'm sorry, can you do it again?
Oh. Because there are so many things that scare the crap out of you where you're and you get to a point where you've picked up on the clues. When I play video games, I tend to ruin it for myself and pick out the pattern, because video games now have a pattern.
That reminds me of Ready Player One. Have you read it?
No. You're reading it right now.
I'm obsessed with it. Okay, anyway.
Why does that remind you of Ready Player One?
Well, I'm only halfway through, but his first challenge is Dungeons and Dragons.
Awesome.
Which means you should read it. Because it will genuinely interest you.
Yeah.
And, well, I'm not going to do any spoilers, but, he basically has a challenge where he has to play a video game against an opponent, and he finds he goes into detail describing how AI in video games has flaws built into it.
Yeah.
Pebbles.
With Mass Effect, there's a 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3.
That the AI does?
No, that you can, as a player, you can, when they duck. So, as a sniper, I would, hold up in a corner and be like, okay, 1, 2, shoot. So, they would be coming up and just headshot right away.
Same with Alice Lannister friends. There's a certain way to beat the crap.
But apparently that's, in newer video games, they're picking out an algorithm where, humans put in that situation, they're doing research into people who are actually put, under fire pressure and what their algorithm is. So that new video games, while they might still have a pattern, are going to have a more real-life pattern.
It's terrifying. It's truly terrifying.
Yeah. We're but still, humans react under a certain thing where you are going to pop up and try and fight back anyway. Mm-hmm. So it might be I hope it's more challenging where it's not 1, 2, 3, shoot. Yeah. But it's 3, 5, 6, 4, 3, 5, where you can still pick up on it.
Yeah.
Got real nerdy there.
Oregon Trail is zombie themed. Vodka goes really well with Red Bull. Are you in college, synthetic? Girl, are you in college? Come on. Something in it. Potatoes. BioShock has always been a pretty big series, yeah. So Lexi properly appreciates the visceral pleasure of watching someone else play games that you've played before.
I do appreciate it. I've never been in the same room. I've watched a bunch of Twitch streams of people playing video games, but I've never been sitting with someone who I've played a game before, because I've said on previous streams, I was never a gamer. I wasn't allowed to play games. Oregon Trail was the biggest thing for me as a kid. When you were in computer lab, and you finished your homework early, that's the thing you were gonna do.
That was what?
Grade school. Well, me.
I played it before I moved to Grand Rapids, because I previously lived in Kentwood.
Oh, you so fancy.
So, oh no, it was not fancy. Kellogg.
Oh, for those people who don't understand Grand Rapids, in the suburbs, Kentwood splits in half between rich and highfalutin, and then
really
rough.
I was rough.
Yeah,
we were rough.
But so does Grand Rapids, though. East Grand Rapids is that. West Grand Rapids is. I grew up in West Grand Rapids.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really know much about the Grand Rapids proper.
Yeah, it's rough.
But I played it there. I remember, so I must have been in kindergarten when I played it.
Wait. So that would have put me in, I don't want to say that out loud.
Well, it makes sense if you were in second grade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For No.
First or second. Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to sound that old. But yeah, I would have been in second grade. When you were in kindergarten?
How do I remember playing a game when I was in kindergarten? I mean, I do, though.
Kindergarten?
I mean, that's why I have a false memory of what it was like.
When they had color apples that were like...
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I remember the Apple computers were the bad computers. They were the old ones.
No, at our school, that's what you wanted to play.
What?
I went to a Catholic grade school. Our computers were like huge, and it was like from the like it was like one of the original computers that some genius was like, oh yeah, I grew up Catholic. Let me donate this to you. And then there were the 2 Apple computers that we used to fight over.
Really?
Yeah, you had
Interesting.
You'd be good, and you had to get your homework done first. And, like, you could, by the end of the week, if you had done it every day, you could get your name up there no matter, like, how long you took. So you could just be like, all right, cool, I'm going to coast through. And then someone would be like, oh, I'm done first. You were like, actually, it's my computer.
I'm having, like, an existential moment right now. Because I'm thinking, like, this is so not Tomb Raider themed at all. But we are living in the technological revolution right now. We are going to be written in history books. 9/11, technological revolution, Trump. And...
Oh, God.
It's
Obama, I think, would still make history.
Oh, and Obama, obviously. Yeah. Obviously Obama.
I was like, I need something to be shining.
Yeah. But it's just crazy to think that this marks the time period in human history when we decided as humans that playing with a machine
was more important than talking to other people.
Yeah. We, like, machines control our universe. And for some reason, we went from, like...
You're in, like Jess space.
Like, the renaissance of art and literature to the Industrial Revolution to computers. What is life?
I'm curious to see what comes next.
I'm scared. It's
I'm
AI.
not. I'm
it's
actually...
AI. No, AI is going to take over. I'm terrified of it.
No, I think we'll learn. I have faith in humanity.
Global warming and AI.
I have
bad.
more faith in, like, did anybody ever see Revolution? I loved that show and the idea of it. Do you know what Revolution is?
Mm-mm.
So Revolution is in a technically apocalyptic or dystopian universe, and it's set 15 years into the future after power... No, it was a TV show.
No.
After power had shut out.
Okay.
So there was no power.
Like just fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can light fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But there was, like, nothing. And so these kids had grown up, like us, and it was set 15 years in the future from now. So having all of these people live this way, where some people just kind of were like, I don't know how to live, so I don't want to.
Younger kids.
Or even, like, older people who were like, oh, no, my life has become comfortable. And, like, that kind of thing. So it was such a great premise.
Like us. That would be us.
Yeah.
Because we would be in our 40s.
Yeah, because that's true. Because the mom was in her 40s. And the kids were, like, between, like, 3 and 5 when it happened.
Oh.
So the kids were like, oh, there's no electricity. And they learned how to grow up without it. But the mom was like, these things are important. We have to find them so that our children have that back, too. What a great premise! And then they brought in, like, magical fireflies and forked it up.
Was it just one season?
No, it was 2 seasons.
Okay.
I think it was still by the creators of Lost. Because I think, not the creators of Lost, there was a huge writing team on Lost, and they split in half. Half jumped on Once Upon a Time, half jumped on Revolution.
Oh, okay.
And they came out around...
That's why you know about this.
Oh, I was a huge fan of Lost.
Ah.
Like, if Lost has, like, a 10th anniversary or a 20th anniversary... I think we already had it.
I would watch that.
Like, a 15th anniversary of it. But, like, if we had a Lost episode, you'd see me really nerd out. Like,
would people be mad about that? Because I know that Lost is a little polarizing.
What, if they had a... This is not the right thing.
Well, because some people like it and some people hate it.
Well, that's because the ending is atrocious. Like, as a writer...
Never watched the last episode. Never watched it. Didn't want to. I was scared.
Actually, the last episode made it feel justified to me. Where I was pissed. And then I was like, oh... I'm still upset that I don't have answers, but I can kind of, like, live with this.
So I missed some very important comments.
Lex is slowly becoming one of us.
So... Strongest AI I've ever seen in a video game is the synthetic. In terms of raw skill level, was in Unreal Tournament in 2004. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you're in grad school presently. Okay, then don't be talking about Vodka Red Bull, okay? And Jake, our super fan, Joe. Oh my god. The people who made Harry Potter musical made an Oregon Trail musical too. You know how obsessed I was with that, right? Like,
oh my god, I've actually seen clips of the Oregon Trail musical.
You have? Is it good?
So good.
That's when me and you were like, that's when you and I had our friendship, right? It was like when I really liked that musical, right? Cho Chang, double arigato, Cho Chang, happy new year, yeah. We're gonna get back to Hogwarts. Anyway, that's another time. I'm gonna have to check that out for our Oregon Trail.
We're gonna sing some of it. This show is going to turn into a musical.
Yes, it is.
Every episode,
we need to start using our degrees here. Apple II green screen pitfall game. Is that what you're referring to? No?
Apple II, yes.
She's doing a weird face right now.
Apple II, yeah. Apple Color was like, I think it was the Apple second generation. I was still little. I don't know why I wouldn't know what it was.
Yeah, we're very young.
I wanted to work on the color computer because it was pretty. And I've always loved green, and we had that like turquoise color one and a green one.
Oh, mine was just white.
No, the Apple Color. It was like a triangle. Those were inferior. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking
about. This is like the generation after that, I think.
Oh, yeah, we had PCs, then we had tiny little Apple computers.
No, there was a Apple, and like life went through like a weird pop of color because I had a color TV too. Not like the screen was color, but like instead of having white plastic or black plastic around it, it came in like bright pink, bright purple. It was a huge
that's not what
thing.
I played on.
Yeah,
huh?
That's what I played Oregon Trail on.
Prometheus says, but Jess, we're talking to you through a machine. Yeah, thank you for contributing to my existential crisis.
No, this is fine.
Much.
This is what technology was meant for communication and broadening.
This is the bright spot.
Yeah.
School, and it's been happening for the last century or so. Century? I mean,
100
sure.
years?
That's a loose definition. I would say that the technological revolution that I recognize, because I'm an authority on the subject, would be where we started seeing exponential growth. That's when I would start saying. So probably in the last, 15 years?
No, I would say it started when, like, you put the vacuum tubes together to make, like, a computer.
So...
Not television. A computer.
80s?
No. 60s or 70s.
Oh, when like, the supercomputers?
Yeah, like the huge ones. Like, that's the start of the technological age. It's not when it was booming. It's
technological age. I would say that what I refer to as the technological revolution, however, is when we started to, like, see the exponential growth from computer to internet to phone to smartphone. That kind of stuff. It's my own definition. I understand this.
I also think we are the generation of that. Like, our specific... Like, there's a 5 to 10 year period. No, like 5 years. There are 5 years of kids who didn't have computers and didn't have technology and didn't have a phone at your hip. Like, I remember growing up with the printer that did like the and it was like one line at a time.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and it had these like little spindles with things on them, and that's how you move the paper through. It was like a super old printer.
I don't remember that.
It was at my grandparents' store where they had to like print off records. This is like, I think I was like 5 or 6.
Lexi's so old. Oh my god.
I'm 2 years older than you. Get off your high
Halfgone says, school made me hate Apple. I was never impressed with the machines at school, plus having a Windows PC at home. I could never do work at school and home. I mean, I guess back then cross-platform was not an option. Did Jess get high before the stream? What? What you talking about, Tino?
I think the smoke in here is messing with us. Like, Melrose is passed out. I just want to kind of check to make sure she's...
I haven't eaten any dinner yet, and I have had one drink, and I can tell my words are slurring. My enunciation is failing. Next is the Pogs and the Beanie Babies. Re-enlightenment! Right! It's all gonna come back. I'm more disappointed at this technological evolution. Still waiting for the hoverboards. They're coming. They're coming. Elon Musk will invent hoverboards.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wish that they would stop focusing on AIs, because, like, nobody really wants that. Like, nobody wants robots to take over. We want, like, hoverboards. We want things, or, like, medicine.
But Elon Musk has expressed his fear of AI.
Good for him.
And I think we should trust him, because basically he's the smartest person ever.
Well, and there are technological advances, like, come up with a robotic lung. Like, save the living people before
I think they're
you
working
come up.
on it. I think they're working on it.
But they're not. They want, like, an AI brain first. I'm like, I don't want an AI brain. I want something that makes regular humans function. Do a Lost episode, please!
Haptona says, we've been in a technological evolution for some time, maybe even more than one. Like the typical smartphone today has more computing power than NASA when they first put people on the moon. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Isn't that nuts?
Hiccups drink. Thank you. It's super late. Sorry. I hiccups like a million years ago. I'm just catching up on the chat. Yes, Lost episode from Sick Nick Bro. If a series ending is shiitake, then it's gonna ruin a show for a lot of people. Goose enjoyed the ending, just like Lexi did.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I actually watched the Harry Potter musical with Jessica on my 21st birthday. We did? We did? How do you remember stuff? I don't remember stuff. Did you at least get a cake first? Alan Turing developed a very basic computer during World War II. Right, I saw that movie.
Imitation Game.
I saw that movie.
And we know how he died. Thanks to Blind Seer.
Yeah. Yeah, Blind Seer reminded us. Dot Matrix says, miss you, 35. Hey, remember when you could screw up your internet by picking up the phone? Yes, I remember those days.
Mom! It's Grandma from across the country. I don't care! I'm playing like Snake right now.
Oh my god, I remember being so good at Snake when I got my first phone ever. I would play it like under the covers in my bed.
That was the thing, you had to go under the covers.
Yeah. Oh my god, I remember I had, do you remember those little dolls that had the fibers, like the ones you get at Disneyland that would glow when you hit the button?
Yep.
So it was red. I think this is why I have poor vision. It's just a theory. I would press that little button and it would do like a red laser light, and I would read Harry Potter under the covers by the red laser light of that fiber thingy.
I remember being in college and having a flip phone. Because I was
fancy.
Yeah, I wasn't that kid. I lost more phones than I am proud to say. That was the thing I became known for. But I remember reading my college textbooks under the covers of my bed because my dorm mate was sleeping with my flip phone and like turning it up to full brightness and being like, alright. But yeah, I think that's why my eyes are...
I have a razor.
I did not have a razor. Those are too cool and too expensive.
They're very cool. They're very cool. I remember having like my friend had like a rose-colored flip phone razor.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. That started the rose gold trend years before it knew it.
Blind Seer's here! Hey! Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Hello, and we are in the information age, also known as the computer age, or the digital age.
Not what you'd expect for Tomb Raider, but this is where we are.
I know. We somehow morphed into AI. But, you know how it relates? Alicia Vikander was in Ex Machina. AI. There we go. There's our connection. It's all relevant.
She was?
She was the main girl in Ex Machina. She was the robot.
Gonna need a minute with that.
She was the robot. I love Alicia Vikander. I loved her in Danish Girl. I loved her in that movie with Hannibal.
I was like, I'm so glad that they let this girl come out of nowhere.
No, she's been around. She was in Anna Karenina as well.
Yeah, no, I know who she is now.
What's the movie? Prometheus, you would know. Prometheus, you're my twin. What's the movie with her and Hannibal? Sexy Hannibal.
Sexy Hannibal.
It's Danish. It's a Danish movie. It's a period piece. Please tell me, twin, love of my life, tell me what it is. Halftona says, yes, I just want to be like, you better get the hell out of here now, not knowing what a floppy disk or VHS is, please. I know, our kids are gonna hate us. As I said, exocortexes will likely be produced before a truly intelligent AI, and exocortexes will vastly increase the average human IQ. So the future is likely to remain a human, non-machine. I am very synthetic.
Thank you.
We need to get a coffee. Can we get a coffee? I want to talk about this. I don't even know what an exocortex
Do you want to come guest on this
is.
episode and we'll make you dinner?
Like, for real. Come here to Hollywood right now.
I'll make you a real good dinner.
I really
can talk about this.
I love talking about AI. I know nothing about it. I'm so ignorant, but I love talking about it. Have you seen Annihilation? I saw Annihilation last night. I won't spoil it.
Movie pass.
I saw Annihilation last night, and Elena and I saw it, and when we got done, we turned to each other and we were like, huh.
That was Kelleher's reaction too, because everybody that I know has a movie pass now, so everybody's going to see every movie ever made.
Yeah.
And he was like, I need some more people to see it.
It's a head scratcher for sure. It was good and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And it reminded me, if you follow me on Instagram, it reminded me of La Sagrada Familia, the beautiful basilica in Barcelona, because Gaudi designed it to look like trees instead of your normal like Gothic arches, and the glass, the stained glass casts like rainbow throughout the entire cathedral, and it's like otherworldly. It's crazy to think that this man, back in an era where everything was Gothic, devised this design. It was, I mean, Elena and I, she said that she got emotional and she wept a little bit because it was so beautiful. Annihilation reminded me of La Sagrada Familia. But it's still weird.
Still weird.
It's still weird. You should see it. We'll talk about it.
No, I definitely want to see it.
Short Circuit movie. How do you say your name? Prezinkabes. Short Circuit movie. I don't know what that is.
I feel like that should be Polish, where I want to drop half of the letters in it.
It does look Polish. Thornadian, exocortex with quantum computing, multiplex out all those scarily.
You're so past whatever we know.
Girl, I don't know what you just said. Half donut. I feel like Battlestar Galactica and Caprica did a good exploration into technology and what sort of directions it can go. No. Not the Danish girl. Prometheus. No, it's not. No, not the one with Newt Scamander. The other one.
Not the one with
Girl, we're not twins anymore. I'm gonna look it up.
Not the one with Newt Scamander.
You're not my twin anymore. Just kidding, you are. Don't trust me. I'm drunk. Hold on.
That's what loose Catholics say.
Oh, Testament of Youth, Uncle. Have you seen those movies? Man from Uncle?
You're just saying
Man from Uncle is so good. You should see it.
Oh, that's, yeah.
I've
was
seen
the same writer or producer who did Kingsman or something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know. A Royal Affair. A Royal Affair. Yes, Sick Nick Bro, you got it. Thank you. Whoa, what?
What?
Annihilation is on Netflix. Steve, you're in New Zealand, right?
Like with Natalie Portman?
You already have it on Netflix? It just came to theaters like 3 weeks ago here. Jess, if you like AI and philosophy, I have a Star Trek philosophy book. The thing is...
We don't want to read.
No, I love reading. I'm reading Ready Player One right now. But I have not seen Star Trek. So I fear that the context would be lost on me for that. Yes, A Royal Affair. I loved A Royal Affair. It was devastating, though. Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Did you like Anna Karenina? Have you seen it? Do you like period romance movies? Did you like Atonement?
Yeah.
You probably won't like A Royal Affair.
I saw Atonement in high school, though, at a very, hard point in my life, where I was like, I don't need to be watching
sad movies.
Sad, heart-wrenching movies.
Yeah.
A very hard point in my high school life where I was like,
aww.
Why? And one of my friends was like, this'll pick you up. Thinking, it was like a your life's not this bad situation. I was like, this is a completely opposite factor, which I can't.
Ugh. No, I feel bad for you.
So yeah, I would like to watch it again as an adult.
Sick Nick Bro says it was released on Netflix everywhere except here. What? Crazy. Good.
All right, I'm gonna go to Canada this weekend. Or why am I going to Canada? I'm gonna go to Mexico this weekend.
Blind Seer says AI is nothing to fear at this point in time. Humans have yet to discern the need for entropy for a fusion reaction instead of a fission, like cascading explosion, let alone how to form heuristic and tensor neural networks into consciousness. Hold on.
Just say that 10 times fast.
Hold on. I have a lot of vodka in my body right now. Vodka's...
Do I need to cut you off? I need to use
Freudian slip. Humans have yet to discern the need for entropy for a fusion reaction instead of a fission, like cascading explosion, let alone how to form heuristic intent. So I don't know the definition of 3 of the words you used. That's why I don't understand what you're talking about.
I'm not going to tell you.
Entropy.
Entropy, really?
Entropy means site can't be reached.
Entropy cannot be reached.
Did we
The
lose-
AI has taken over.
Did we lose internet? A thermodynamic quantity representing unavailability of a system's thermal energy for conversion into mechanical work. Girl, I cannot even understand what you're saying. I can't understand. Can you put that in, explain it to me like on 5 terms, into layman's terms? Guy Ritchie did Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Guy Ritchie did not do Kingsman.
Okay. Henry Cavill's American accent in Man from U.N.C.L.E. was so good. I loved him in that movie. He was
Superman?
amazing. Yeah. He's a Man from U.N.C.L.E. He's one of the leads. Are we still online right now? Because my internet is not working.
It's working on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, it still looks like it's still up. The real threat from those who intend to enslave other humans by any means, including economic, which seems to be the most convenient way currently. Annihilation is actually set to release on Netflix only a few weeks after theatrical release. Really?
But it's been a while. It's been out for a while.
It's been a couple weeks. Yeah.
Actually.
A lot of guys are afraid of period romance, but it's completely safe.
Who said that?
For some reason, Sick Nick Bro, who
sorry.
knew A Royal Affair. For some reason, they felt it would flop internationally, so yes, it is on Netflix in New Zealand.
Right.
I have failed, you twin! I will now go into self-imposed exile. You should. You didn't know Royal Affair? I thought we were on the same page.
I don't know why I was talking about like period romances made me think of when is Outlander coming back? Like that's where my brain went to.
Did they finish season 2?
Girl. They film in season 4 right now.
What? Oh. How many people have advanced degrees here? Y'all so smart. I do not have an advanced degree. I have 2 undergrad degrees. That's my claim to fame.
A regular one.
We got
just that regular 101.
We got 3 bachelor's degrees in this room.
I feel like I should have gotten something else.
No, there's no point.
Well,
How much has your degree done for you so far?
Nothing.
Exactly. I looked at my degrees yesterday and I was like, I want to burn you. You have done nothing for me.
Well, the thing that makes me really mad is when I graduated, you had to choose a track. And I was like, can I have multiple majors? Because I took all of the classes in directing, acting, costume design, and writing.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
What?
Yeah.
Western would have let you, because that's what I did. I had a lot of crossover classes.
Yeah.
But you have to have a minimum amount of credits to get 2 degrees, which means more money.
I mean, I went for 5 years, so...
So you probably would have been able to.
Yeah, I should have been able to. I was super mad.
Lexi got gypped.
And I graduated and immediately got hired to costume design for the community theater, and I was like, I can't get one in costume design. Like, you haven't even handed me a diploma yet, and I got a job.
Lexi has an honorary 2nd bachelor's degree. I think we can dub her with that if we only had a sword. So no advanced degrees in the room here.
I would like to go back to school if it didn't cost so stupid.
I can say that JPAR Superfan has an advanced degree. I know that much. Oh, bye D-Class Sarah. Thank you for joining us. We always appreciate seeing you on the chat.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Good night, Arctic Envy. Wait, are you leaving too? Oh my god! We went to bed so early.
Where are you guys from before you leave real quick? Is there a reason you're on?
Or are you saying goodbye to the people who are leaving? You better be sticking with us, Arctic. You better be hanging out. I want to try.
I don't care.
Are we sick though?
No.
Okay. If we are sick, it's the same thing.
I'm just gonna pass it back and forth anyway.
I never eat couscous ever.
Oh my god, I love couscous so much. It's so easy.
Is it cheap?
Yeah. This entire box, like, mind you, we took a cup out of here. That's what that made. Okay, you got a food cam.
What?
You got a food cam. Alright.
Hold on.
Oh, D-Class Sarah.
Whoa, what?
Go to bed. Thank you so much.
Did
also,
you-
who are you?
Who are you? We're both from Grand Rapids. Do we know this about you? Do we know this?
Before you leave, do we know you?
Yeah, do we know you?
Don't leave until
We're
you give us
both from Grand
answers.
Rapids. Okay, food camming. So, all of this couscous
is what is missing out of here. Like, not a lot.
Yeah.
That looks like half a box in the camera, but it's like
It's a quarter or a third.
Yeah.
Wow.
Couscous, if you are ever poor and living out of your car, this should be your college meal because it has more nutrients than... It has 8 grams of protein.
Really? What?
In a third of a cup. So, like, if you eat a third of what is in front of you right now, it has 8 grams of protein.
No way.
This entire box was $1.89.
I need to start making couscous meals.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It also has 7 grams of fiber, which is really high for carbs. Like, not your veggie carbs, but, like, your pasta, bread, that kind of thing. And this is whole wheat couscous, so I'm kind of cheating when I'm giving you these stats. But yeah, couscous is super cheap. Also, it's fun to say. But it's really good.
It reminds me of Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
Why? Is there a character named Couscous?
What is the main... Oh my god. My Disney fandom is going to be so mad.
Rogers High School class of 94.
No, went to Rogers.
Where's Rogers High School, you know?
Class of 90... Yeah, it's in Wyoming. Right?
I'm in Comstock Park, so I don't know where Rogers is.
But my grandparents are in Wyoming. Like, I spent a lot of time in Wyoming, and I know people who went to Rogers. But class of 94? That's way... Like, we were 07, 09?
09.
Yeah, like... Well, thank you so much. Yeah, see? Wyoming.
Okay, cool.
It's a really great school. Like, at least I know a couple of the teachers are really great. I don't know how the school is, but the teachers are awesome.
Prometheus, you do need to redeem yourself. Because I thought we were one. You know what? Do you know how many people I've told about that one time when you were like, that scene in Pride and Prejudice with Colin Firth's red shirt?
When he's coming out of the water?
People in my extended life beyond Twitch know who you are. Because we are twins. A royal affair is a black mark on our relationship, but
Prometheus, I still love you.
Fine.
As your
I love him. I love Prometheus too. Okay, it's just hard.
Cusco, thank you.
Cusco, thank you, Goose. Goose, you're in China?
Cusco.
No way.
What?
Goose.
Wait,
Goose said
gave us Goose?
Goose said it's 12:24 in China.
Oof. Okay, I'm gonna steal this from you for a hot second. So that
Oh
my god. Make a mess, it's fine.
Peak beauty is a wet shirt. Sick Nick Bro. I think Sick Nick might be my new twin.
No, I think Sick Nick Bro and I could be really great friends. Like, there's just enough sarcasm there. And, like, excitement. Like, Sick Nick Bro, I want to have a Lost Marathon, like, hang out with you.
And synthetic. If I ever happen to be in Hollywood, I'll have lunch with you to discuss AI. The odds of me being in Hollywood in the near future are not great.
Sounds about right.
Seriously, though, hit me up if you're in Hollywood. We're gonna have lunch and talk about AI.
Or if you're in North Hollywood soon.
True. If I move soon, which is happening,
then you can talk to both of us. If
I
you
know
stand
where.
in the middle of one street, you are equidistant. I'm so excited. I hope you guys get it.
It'd be cool. Yeah.
I really want someone to live in that neighborhood again. I'm tired of driving to Burbank.
The only hang-up is that the landlord doesn't allow pets, and so the person who we're moving in with has to talk to
You mean your
landlord.
sister Pebbles can't come?
My child. My baby child.
It's fair. That's a much better... Alright.
Prometheus says, Lex, can I be your twin instead?
Oh!
Oh my god! Don't you even!
Sick Nick Bro! Yes! Can we start a Lost podcast? Oh wait, Sick Nick Bro.
Do this to me! You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
Sick Nick Bro, I have a serious question for you. I need who your favorite character on Lost was, and who...
Desmond!
If you had to...
Desmond!
If you had to date/marry one of them, who would that person be? So
blonde
that's
chick.
Elizabeth Mitchell? Juliet?
Yes. Juliet.
I love Juliet.
Juliet's bad Asataki.
And that's why I watched Revolution, because she's in it.
I loved her and, what's his face? Sawyer. They were cute. Even though I think Sawyer and Evangeline Lilly had way better sexual chemistry.
But that's not what it's all about. Like, I am all for people having sexual tension in shows, but
It's what I live off of.
I need there to be layers. So, like, while Sawyer and Kate had really great sexual chemistry, that was it. As where Juliet and Sawyer had, like,
Yeah, there's more substance to that. Yeah. Sick Nick is in Glendale.
Alright.
I'm trying to also move to Glendale. Elena and I really want to move to Glendale, so...
Don't do it.
Why? To be near to you.
No, I lived in Glendale when I first moved out
It's
here.
Americana.
Yeah, I lived walking distance to the Americana. I just
didn't like it?
Because the thing is that, like, I can be in walking distance to the Americana, but the nightlife, the Americana's expensive.
True.
Like, any bar, any restaurant around there,
Yeah, it's all
outside of, like,
high-end.
Shake Shack,
Yeah.
is expensive.
True.
And I got followed home a lot. Like, I felt unsafe.
Really?
Yeah, like, when I first moved out here, there were 2 different Starbucks that I would go to, and I got followed home from both Starbucks. Like, I used to have my name as my license plate. Were we not friends that? Yeah.
No.
As a kid, I could never find my name on a license plate for your bike. So when I turned 16, my grandparents lovingly gave me a car with my name on the license plate.
Aww.
Which was great until I moved out here. And then I got stalked on Facebook because I was sitting in a Starbucks and, like, went to grab something in my car, came back and sat down, and then they must have figured it out from there. Because it was like, my name is spelled very uniquely,
Yeah.
and if you Google, this is going to be, like, now a creepy thing, but if you Google my name and the specific spelling, you don't come up with another person that looks like me. And so, like, this one dude was like, oh, is this you? Like, sitting a couple seats over, and I was like, oh no, that's not me, yeah. And then I felt really unsafe, so I went to the bathroom and called my roommates at the time, who one, God bless him, he's amazing, but is, like, flamboyantly gay, and, like, tall and skinny, and, like, you know, like...
I was like, wait, your current roommates?
No. But, like, flamboyantly gay, and then the other one is about my height from Texas, so, like, you don't mess with me. Like, and we were the very stereotypical, like, I'm the Midwestern girl. And so called them and was like, hey, I think I'm getting stalked or something's happening and I don't know what to do. And they were like, stay in the bathroom for a really long time. And he'll leave. I was like, okay. And I stayed in there for like 15 minutes on the phone with them. And he did, he left. Only for me to pull out in the parking lot and him, like, come around in another car. And I was like,
no.
What? And so now, working in Burbank, I have to run to Glendale for a bunch of stuff. And I don't know, I find a lot more creepers come out over there. So that's my issue of, like, living in Glendale.
So, Sick Nick Bro, have you had the same experience? Having a little creeper deeper in Glendale? However, Synthetic, when your grad school focus is philosophy of science, philosophy of technology, you generally get pretty used to talking about AI. Oh my god, I would love to have a conversation with you if you have a grad school focus in that. You're lying, I never hit you, Prometheus. Does a Lost podcast start with the number station broadcast? Awesome. 8, 16, 24, 32.
I actually...
What are the numbers?
Roommate Dan is super obsessed with Lost as well. So last year he had a Lost birthday party, and I made a cheesecake, a, like, margarita cheesecake, with the numbers on it like a clock.
Oh, wow.
And then the Lost, like, dark symbol in
That's extreme.
Yeah.
Lex needs security detail. My fave Lost character, I think either Desmond or Faraday. And I would have married Juliet because she was by far the best wife material. Yeah. You're on the same page as us.
Juliet is, like, my soul. I don't think I've ever... Maybe Emma from Once Upon a Time. But I don't think I've ever seen someone... Because she's so strong and can, like, have... She's selfish in ways and then can sort of put herself aside.
I don't like this weird fork. We have one weird fork. I don't like it. Get away. I promise I'm not a creeper, but yeah, I don't like Glendale. I'd love to leave for a better area. Lots of old people here.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Oh, you're just getting in there.
Lexi has prepared this meal. I'm going to show you guys before I decimate it.
The sauce is not done yet, but you can get in there if you would like to. Also, here's our, like, little friend.
How long until the sauce?
Like,
Yes! I just want to taste the chicken.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's smoking.
That's our plate for photos.
Yes, thank you.
I was like, I'm gonna set this aside because I think we're both really hungry. Cuts like butter.
Okay, y'all are talking about Socrates and Plato. This is Tomb Raider themed, for sure. History, right?
Or, like, the future.
Sorry you went through that, Lexi. Some people are just blessed. This half donut.
Thanks. Cornish game hens are good! Like, do you food give me? Yeah, you don't have to get up. But, like, it cuts like butter. Well, it's a bad. But it's just. It's just so moist.
I'm gonna pass out.
Because it's so good. I don't know how to shut this off. This stream will go forever. It's like a roasted chicken that took 1/10 of the time and tastes better. You know, I think I could live in the wild. I could find some Cornish game hens.
Where'd you find this Cornish game hen?
In the frozen section of the grocery.
Lara Croft is supposed to be really smart and well-read, so I guess relevant. True. True that.
Cornish game hens are basically like chickens, but meaner from what I've looked up. I don't
really?
Alright, here's the secret the internet will now know. I hate birds. Like, they scare me.
Really?
You gotta cut against the grain, girl. What are you doing? You want more? Okay.
I like it when it's choppy.
Oh, no, I'll cut you more. Just
I like the choppy bits.
But I'll cut you
Makes
more.
me feel wild.
This would be Jess and I in the like a zombie apocalypse, and if Jess and I are the last two to survive, I'd be like, you have to still cut against the grain, and she'd be like, dude, we're starving. But if you wanted to still take, I don't care. Ooh, I hit the breastbone. There it is.
If you put a whetstone on your Amazon wishlist, I'll buy you one. These dull knives scare me. Thank you very much, Thornadian. We might, because these knives also scare us.
I think, honestly, this I want to go to IKEA and get us new knives.
IKEA? Will they have good knives, though?
Yes.
Yeah?
We have IKEA knives. Like, Dan has one, and I was making pico de gallo for myself today. And it was just, like, not even watching, and it was, like, watching TV, because I was so confident in how sharp it was. And
these ones are, like, dangerously dull.
Yeah, and when you cut tomatoes, like, to me, that's the ultimate test, because that skin is not super hard. Mm-hmm. But if you can cut through it without making a dent at all, with a flat knife not serrated, like, that's your thing.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Lexi lives in the wild, a.k.a. the grocery store.
Like to name on one location on the top of your head where you can still find a Cornish game. I don't know.
Lexi, name one location off the top of your head where you can still find Cornish game hens in the wild. Wales?
Iceland?
Wait, Cornish is England, right?
I feel like there's too much alcohol to, like... I should know that.
Cornish is the UK.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, there? Where Lara Croft is from?
So the easy way to make couscous, before I forget... Like, we were talking about how great it is, but you literally take a cup of this, of couscous, and it'll vary from box to box. It's not like a... You get it in a box. It's not going to be less fancy or more fancy. And then you put pretty much the equal amount of water, and then a tablespoon or two of butter. What I like to do is supplement a little bit of the water with chicken broth. You should cook with chicken broth instead of water more often. I think it makes all your food 10 times better. Or like when you make pasta, adding garlic cloves to the water.
Delicious as a piping hot beverage. Who drinks chicken broth as a beverage? That's weird.
When I had bronchitis, she was like, you need to be drinking chicken broth. And I was like, I would rather.
That's weird.
I don't care how sick I am or how much weight I've lost, I would rather die. Chicken broth does not sound good.
No.
And then I'm doing, for the sauce, I'm using the remnants of, so this is a 32 ounce of chicken broth. This is like your normal size of, instead of the can, it comes in this box. Hey, yay! Thanks, Sick Nick, bro!
New subscriber!
Is this so we can start our podcast? But I used probably 3/4 of that. So after you sear the breast side of it, where all the fat and like the good junk is, you're gonna flip it over and pour 3/4 of the contents of the chicken broth in there. And then I think we let it slowly simmer for the next hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. You were watching, I wasn't. And so what's left of it is the chicken broth and then a bunch of the seasoning and the chicken juices. So I added about 3/4 of the thing, so 4 ounces of blackberries, and then half a cup of brown sugar, and the remnants of your chicken juices.
It looks really good. Whatever's in this cast iron right now, it looks really good. I think I've had too much vodka.
Dude, I'm feeding you as fast as I can!
I know. Chicken broth is basically chicken noodle soup with just no noodles or meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, homemade chicken broth is worth your time. We don't have time to show you that, unless we just did a chicken broth stream, but...
Hey, 50! Thank you for joining us. Sub count, I think you can do command subs. I think that's what our command is. Yeah, the emote is called No Creeper. You know what else is good from Cornwall? Cornish pasties.
This knife didn't even cut this lime.
Yeah, it's terrible.
These are from IKEA.
Alright, I'm cheating. I'm looking up where to find Cornish hens.
Do it. Help me out, bro.
Target, Whole Foods, Sam's Club.
Sounds about right.
Okay. In the
Wild? I want to be like in random America, where...
Rien. There's nothing.
Because I don't think it is in the wild technically anymore.
Really?
No, they basically are like mass-produced like chickens. They're a chicken. They're smaller than a chicken.
What is Cornwall? What? This is not helpful. What? What is Cornwall? Oh, it's part of England. It's part of Merry England. I knew it. Wouldn't that be funny if you could only find Cornish hens in that tiny little spot of England?
I guess we gotta take a trip. I really want us to do, like, I don't know why.
Oh,
hey, thank you.
Thanks for subscribing, Thornadian.
So, what was that? Do that
Ooh,
again.
It's from Baby Mama.
No.
Yeah.
That's Baby Mama. Oh my god. Tina Fey gave me Polar.
Is that geeky? Is that geeky?
Are Tina Fey and Amy Poehler geeky?
Because we can totally be them.
Yeah.
Baby Mama episode.
Or sisters?
Blind Sea, are you too smart for us? We don't know what you're saying.
What did Blind Sarah say?
It's a matter of correlation, a basic method of lending weight to what's true. There are no other documents naming Sun Tzu. That name could simply be a creation. It's important to consider the methods for determining what's true. It has to be more than instinct.
I wasn't here.
You're too smart.
Okay.
There it is. Subs. Cool. That's how I prove I'm not a Glendale creep show.
Sick McBro, despite your name, I don't think you're creepy.
Lex frantically cooking so Jess doesn't pass out from the alcohol. Classic Damsels and dishes. So if Lexie ever travels back in time, she can move to England and catch Cornish game hens.
Oh my
in the
god!
wild.
I don't know if I would move to England. It's safer. I would want to move to Paris, but
Ooh, that would be
England.
cher. Expensive.
It would be expensive, and I feel like England would be, well, not London because it'll burn down a million times. Or maybe Ireland actually. Well, I feel like there's a famine at one way or another wherever I go.
I haven't been to Ireland.
Oh, I want to go so bad.
So is this the proper way we're supposed to eat this?
You can eat it however you want. We're too hungry to finish.
We're not eating this the way Lexie has prepared it.
I got it, I'm on it.
Très cher.
Boom.
Mais, la culture. Ooh. Let's show that on food cam, eh?
Sure.
I'll do it.
Where'd it go?
I'll do it.
Dang it!
You lift
I
it
was
up.
like, she's watching her hands. I can do it.
And tilt it towards the light. This way. Yeah.
Boom.
So what did you put on there, Lex?
That is the blackberry sauce, which is the blackberry, the chicken remnants, half a lime, and let's put something else in there. What did I put in there?
Oof. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'll figure out what I put in there later.
So here's a little bit of chicken.
Yeah.
A little bit of couscous.
You want a little bit of everything.
And a little bit of the berry. Oopsie. No, come back. Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah, the sauce is really hot.
Ow.
Oh no.
Ow.
Sauce down, sauce down. Ah! So hot. Ow. How's it going?
Good. Lexi has just completed the meal.
Congratulations.
Why, thank you. Ireland was treated fairly poorly by England historically. I know, but their men are so great. Like, I feel like if I want to... I don't know if they were then. Women were just treated badly. I'm really in love with Outlander. Like, I'm a big Outlander fan. So,
That's Scotland, eh?
I'm gonna send me back to Scotland so that I can find my Jamie.
I'm also partial to Irishmen. James McAvoy and Ewan McGregor. And Sheehan.
Bless you.
What's his name? Sheehan.
Do you ever
Robert Sheehan. Robert Sheehan.
What do you look like? Give me a name.
He's from Misfits. Have you seen Misfits? It's amazing.
Oh, I've seen Misfits.
Could
we do a Misfits and we just do
Misfits.
orange jumpsuits?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
we could do a Misfits Orange is the New Black crossover episode.
Dude. I'm obsessed with Misfits. I could so do that. And I would definitely be Robert Sheehan. Except he doesn't have any superpowers till like the last episode.
Right.
I could be that one girl. I love y'all!
We have to talk like that.
I love y'all!
Hey!
You can be Alicia.
Yeah.
Where your superpower is to make people want to frack you.
You ever have a moment where you do something and you're like, God, I hope this works, because it's either going to be a masterpiece or be atrocious?
The berry elevates it for sure.
Yeah.
Adds a whole new level to it.
Drunk.
Lexcee and Jess are surprisingly partial to accents.
I don't know if it's surprisingly partial to accents. I think you could take the accent away. I like the old romantic ideology. And that might just because I don't live in Ireland, so I don't have to, like, bumble in Ireland. But, I don't know. Even when we were in, like, London, men would come up to you more and are like, oh, let me get out the door, oh, you know. And, like, assert themselves more. As where if I were...
I did not experience that.
When I was in London, like, we had a very great time. I feel like if I go out to a bar here, like, a guy doesn't give a... And that's nothing against American men. But, I don't know. And I was, like, there for a week. I have to live there longer. But my brain has that subconsciously in there.
I feel like I do not experience... The only time I think I've experienced the true culture of the opposite sex in a country is when I lived in France. And then I finally understood that French men are very touchy and do not wear deodorant.
They
but
don't.
are also all attractive.
Yeah.
All of them. They're all attractive. But they smell bad. So, you know.
Lexi just thinks American men are cads. I think I've lived in Los Angeles too long. I think Midwestern men are still nice.
I think what? Who are?
Midwestern men?
Midwestern men are nice, but they are raised to be a bit close-minded.
Yeah. There's pros and cons to each.
Yeah. Which we were too. We're both from the Midwest. We were raised to be close-minded.
But then we moved.
Well, also theater school. I mean, I had very few straight male friends, as we found out on the Clue episode. So, it lends itself to being more open-minded as well.
That's very true.
For those of you who were on my Tomb Raider streams, actually, you know what? I cheated on you all. I played Tomb Raider before I left for Barcelona for like 6 hours when I was sick. I was like deathly ill. And so I got pretty far. I got past Shantytown. And now I'm in a different area. And I've leveled up quite a bit. I'm actually wondering how much I have left to go. Because I know that if you're good at it, it only takes like, what, 20 hours or so to complete? And I've played a fair bit. So I'm wondering how close I'm getting. To completion of the narrative, that is. I know I haven't reached all of the, you know, the side quest stuff. So.
I feel like this is the most Jess and I have ever eaten on camera.
I know. I'm starving.
Get at it. Finish it.
Just don't like stanky men.
Nobody likes stanky men.
Come back up to the Midwest for a drink. The Metro is pretty open-minded. Are you talking about the Metro in Kalamazoo? Because I went there all the time.
City boys don't ride horses, though. That's fine. I've never ridden a horse. It's something we can learn together.
Prometheus, you saw that I was playing it and you were heartbroken? I'm sorry, I was sick. I was ill. I was like,
She's pretty gross. You don't want to see that.
playing Tomb Raider. I was nasty. And I was like, I do not want to put on makeup. I do not want to do my hair. I do not want to set up lights.
I do not want to set up lights. This is a big one.
I'm sick. But I'm going to play again soon. This week, I have a lot of stuff going on. I have
a read-through tomorrow.
2 read-throughs this week. D&D and dinner.
And dinner.
And then WonderCon is this weekend.
Oh, that's right.
But April's in Malaysia, so I don't know when we're going.
I thought she got back, because isn't she for the read-through tomorrow?
True. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to WonderCon, but if y'all are going to WonderCon, I will be there. Mm-hmm. And we should meet up and say hello.
You're so lucky. That's a jelly.
City boys don't ride horses, though. Whoa! Oh my god, Wooden Ripples? That's an amazing name because it looks like wooden nipples, which I'm a big fan of.
You know what you did.
I'm a big fan of that.
You know you did.
I did dressage. Of course you did, Prometheus, because you do everything, I swear. Dressage? Horseback riding? Are you kidding me? How?
It was horrible.
How do you do everything?
I want to go horseback riding.
Ride motorcycle, spare the horses. Thoradian, I ride a motorcycle. Yeah, we're kindred spirits. I guess I'm just twins with everybody in this chat.
You can't just dole it out. Like, you have to make sure it's special for some people.
Okay, well, Prometheus is my for sure twin.
I think Sick Nick Bro and I are bros.
Is your twin?
Yeah, Sick Nick Bro. You can be my twin.
Oh, Genoba, you'll be at WonderCon? Sweet. Okay, so hit up me and April. We are not dressing up because she gets the professional pass, and I'm her guest. So we're not dressing up. Yeah.
Full costume.
But I know that Dylan will be there, and Kaylee will be there. There's gonna be a bunch of people who are gonna be there. Riding horses sounds like a very crotch-heavy exercise. It is.
How did Nightbot not catch that?
Oh, sweet, Tino, you'll be at WonderCon too. Perfect. We'll all meet up. Sweet.
Keep running.
I was a Diplo brat, Jess.
Diplo what?
Diplo brat. So your parents were diplomats. So they were like fancy. They were fancy, and made you do fancy things. Is that what it is?
You so fancy.
You were basically Lara Croft, weren't you?
You already know.
Living the fancy life with parents who were like super worldly. I'm gonna let Pebbles in.
Pebbles likes to troll around the neighborhood whenever she feels like it. So, man, I wish that could be left open.
Yeah.
My only experience with horses is treating people who have fallen off. My only experience with motorcycles is treating people who have fallen off. Steve, are you like a nurse? Or a doctor? A doctor.
I got the kitty can. Did you have fun outside?
Are you in a better mood now?
Give Lexi a kiss.
Come here.
What are you doing? Look, there's all this food. You love food.
You want a piece of chicken?
Food's your favorite.
Do you ever give her real food?
Yeah, she can have chicken. A little tiny piece. One piece chicken?
It's a little tiny, like...
One piece chicken?
One chicken?
Look, Pebbles. She might not want it because of the coffee on it.
Oh, yeah.
If there's spices, she won't eat it.
Pebbles needs boiled chicken.
Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like if we got a P.O. box, we would just get, like, big packs of boiled chicken.
Oh. 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 Aw, Synthetic, Pebbles loves you. I mean, Pebbles, Synthetic loves you.
Vice versa, it's all okay.
Where are you?
She took off. She didn't like the coffee chicken.
Aw. Pebbles, Synthetic loves you. Synthetic loves
Why
you.
did that get caught?
Oh, this is amazing. I'm really happy.
We destroyed that. I was like, we only need one Cornish game hen between the two of us.
Yeah, we did damage.
We could have done both. Ooh! Nope. That turned me off. I don't want it.
So, does anybody know how much longer I have in the Tomb Raider game? I finished Shantytown. And I got to the top of the radio tower. And then I got down. And then I crashed.
What did you crash?
Well, actually, you haven't seen the Tomb Raider movie yet?
No.
They lifted a part from the game directly, where she is falling and she lands on a dilapidated plane.
Oh, that's in the trailer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's in the game too.
Awesome.
Not the same way, but basically a plane crashes because it's this crazy magical island.
Is that how the game works? She's in a crazy magical island?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it's ancient magic.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I was like...
Yeah. Whoever's buried in the main tomb is wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes... I thought you meant woo!
No.
There's magic in this game now? Because Temple of Osiris, there's definitely she's running through and there's these beetle-y creatures that you have to figure out how to kill in a certain way.
Does that game have the piranhas? The Tomb Raider that I played, first you practiced in her mansion. You practiced in her gym, which I thought was super fun.
With her Angelina Jolie robots. Bad CGI'd robots.
And then you could get eaten by piranhas later. And I did.
I don't know how far... I didn't get super far in Osiris. It was definitely fun, and I feel like it's the same playstyle as Diablo, without that other person there. And also Diablo tends to be here's this arrow, and here's this hint if you're taking too long. And I'm not that girl. I want to figure it out on my own. I hate hints. I want life to be a challenge. I want to conquer it.
You don't have to be shy about that.
No.
Lara Croft did.
Yeah, I do like to do things the hard way.
You're a Gryffindor.
So.
Today.
Oh, man, that makes sense.
Yeah. Lara Croft is totally a Gryffindor.
Yeah, she is.
She thinks she's a Ravenclaw, but
She
in
ain't.
her heart, she's a Gryffindor.
I really want to, this should be your photo of the week, is you, with the bones half in your mouth.
Who's that?
Lex is a strong, independent woman. Don't tell her how to play a game. Thorn... Adion? Thorn...
More mysticism than magic, yeah. That's how I would describe it as well. Yeah.
Yes, that makes me happier.
Yeah.
I was like, what do you
It's
mean magic?
lore. And then
Yeah.
she finds artifacts and stuff.
Well, I'm gonna go meet a friend for lunch. See y'all next week. For lunch?
Oh, Couscous is in China.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, so it was noon. It wasn't midnight.
Right.
It was noon
That
time.
makes more sense.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Goose.
Have fun at lunch.
Yeah.
Emma Watson would have made a good Lara Croft.
No.
As being a short person, I don't think a hui one could play a good Lara Croft.
Alicia Vikander's tiny.
Really?
She's probably your height
No.
and weighs 20 less pounds.
Because she did the
She's
keto
tiny.
diet. Oh, that was the other thing.
She's a baby.
A lot of the things that I was picking out were from the keto diet. Because paleo and keto are similar. Keto is focusing more on what works for your body. So, yeah.
I like keto. I kind of want to try it.
I think I did paleo and I loved it and I lost a lot of weight and I got in great shape. it wasn't sustainable because I like bread. Like lots of bread. And like couscous wouldn't be paleo.
Right.
And so because it's not sustainable, I wind up being like healthy, cheat. And now I need something where I feel like keto would be better. You're gonna tell me she's just me?
Alicia Vikander is 5'5", so she's my height.
My height.
But she weighs 117 pounds, which is...
closer to you.
Does not seem accurate. She seems like she weighs way less than that. It might be muscle, because she works out.
Well, yeah.
And she has, like, no body fat. You watch that movie, she has no curves.
Yeah.
Her bottom half is like a child.
That ain't fun, though.
It's shocking. Like, I watched it and I was like, what? She doesn't even look like a woman. She looks like a little person.
My bottom half works.
Yeah. So Alicia Vikander is very small. Yeah, she's not as feisty. I think Alicia Vikander has the necessary grit. Emma Watson has no grit.
I feel like, weirdly enough, and this I might get slapped for, but I feel like if Jennifer Lawrence didn't have such a big rando career, this could have been a great movie for her. Because she has the curves, she has, like, a height and an attitude that I've always wanted Lara Croft to have.
Yeah, I can see that.
Where, like...
transplant Hunger Games into Lara Croft?
Yeah. Because she was a wee bit too old to play Katniss. And I thought that was, like, one of her best roles, actually. Because she was also, like, closest to her age, where she keeps getting cast as, like, a 42-year-old mom. And I'm like...
yeah, it's so weird.
You're younger than me.
She'd be interesting. She would be...
I think she has layers. And when you cast her that old, she's focused on playing the age, not the layer.
I don't know, though, because I think the point was... the new Tomb Raider game is a reboot, and it's an origin, and she's supposed to be young. She's supposed to be, like, 20.
Right.
And I think that Jennifer Lawrence would play a little older.
That's fair. So, Jennifer Lawrence for old Tomb Raider? Like, not the reboot? The Angelina Jolie one?
I think Angelina Jolie is perfect.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's the
I
original.
just wish those movies were better.
Maybe she just had a body transplant for the movie. What?
I'm not much a fan of Jennifer Lawrence. That's fair.
I'm not roasting Vikander. I'm a huge fan of Alicia Vikander. I think she's amazing. I think she's a
now that I know who she is,
wonderful
she's
actress. Great. Yeah.
No, I do think Jennifer Lawrence is great. I think she's getting roles that she shouldn't be having yet. I think Hollywood tends to cast women younger to keep sex appeal going, and on a lot of the roles that she was playing, like in American Crime, that's not right, American Hustle,
yeah.
I really wish that would have been like someone who was a little more haggard.
We're on par with Amy Adams.
Yeah, or like someone who's just more haggard, and Jennifer Lawrence still has a youthful face.
See, yeah, that's
same thing with Joy.
That's why I think she could do Tomb Raider, but I think she has a sense of, like, naivete, and I don't think it's the right kind of naivete. I don't know. Interesting.
No, I'm excited to see the new movie, especially because I had never seen the old Tomb Raiders before. I watched them this week, and I was like, yes!
These are terrible!
I did not finish, like, the writing. I'm just not a person who, when the lines are so, like, I am going to go here now. Like, I don't care who portrays it and does an amazing job, but when it is so, like, I need to be able to think at all times. And when it's right in my face, I just get so bored, and the CGI was really bad. I'm sure back then it was great.
That's true. When CGI doesn't hold up, it's like...
like the robots right off the bat at the beginning.
Were you watching the second one or the first one?
What?
Of Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie.
Whatever is on Netflix.
Did she, in the end... Oh, you didn't go to the end? Yeah.
I did. I couldn't. She's still living in the mansion, and she has these weird nightmares about her dad. Like, the way they filmed it, she would, like, her hands were like this, like, perfectly placed, and then it would be like this. And I was like, who directed her to be like, need you just...
Was it Cradle of the something?
Sure. It's literally the first one that
popped up. That's the second one.
There's two of them on Netflix. It was the first one to pop up, and I was like, this has to be the first one. I think Lara Croft is an amazing story, and I'm glad they keep rebooting it, especially for like female roles.
Yeah.
I think it's a great, especially for young
It's not
women.
about Annihilation, it's all women.
Yeah.
I knew nothing about Annihilation before going in, and I was like, whoa, it's Ghostbusters. It's 4 women. It's awesome.
I love Ghostbusters! Oh.
Conclusion, they should have had Jess play Lara Croft, obviously.
I actually think you'd make a great Lara
Obviously.
Croft.
Thanks. They need to work out a lot. Cradle of Life. Yeah, Cradle of Life is the second one.
Right? I think it was that one.
Does she, like, parachute down into a safari jeep?
At the beginning?
'Cause that's Cradle. No, that's...
No.
Wait. Oh my gosh, I'm getting confused. Because that's the second one for sure.
Who has Netflix? Open Netflix right now and tell us what.
So Cradle of Life
No, Cradle of Life,
is the first one, I think.
I think it was the second one then. Because at the beginning, she's working out with these, like, robots, and you think they're gonna kill her, and she's in, like, a tomb already.
Yes. She's practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she, like, puts a chip in and changes the music. So. But audiology takes up too much of her time. Oh my god, Prometheus.
Oh no, the first one's called Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's what I was watching then.
So you watched the first one. The second
Yeah.
one is Cradle of Life. Okay.
Cool. So I was watching the first one then. Because I was like, I don't remember there being anything.
Oh, I want to watch it again.
See, Sick Nick Bro agrees. We are twins. Those Angelina ones are pretty camp. Like, I think had I not played the video game and thought it was intriguing and thought highly of this character, I think I could have just randomly watched them and been like, okay, this is fun. But because I think Lara Croft is a great video game, especially for young girls to play and feel empowered, I was like, alright, cool. And then I saw this thing where it was like, pew pew pew! Yay!
Yay,
Cobalt!
Thank you for rating. Welcome, Raiders, to our
Heyo.
Tomb Raider episode.
Ah.
Heyo.
Welcome, Tomb Raiders. We've demolished all of the food, though.
Yeah.
So that's an issue.
Thorny. Backstory time. I say it wrong. What? Thornation. Or
we both say it wrong.
Thornation. Not Thornadian. That makes sense.
Cool, Thornation.
Pun on-
Foods.
Okay.
You watch Angelina Jolie to Batman and Robin, they might blend together.
Ew.
But see, I guess that is. Because what is it? With Mr. Freeze? Like, that is the Batman I grew up with.
We have foods ready. Here's the foods. It's decimated, Raiders. This was our, Lexi, what was it?
Cornish game hen.
Cornish game hen with berry couscous?
Oh, yep, with couscous and a berry snow.
Yeah, so...
Berry couscous.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10:07, so
We've
have
decimated.
It's gone. It is gone now.
Looks so sad.
It's gone now.
I'm so tired.
Lexi, what's your favorite dating sim? I actually don't play dating sims. I know that,
Contrary to popular belief.
I think I get excited about new games that I find interesting. So my excitement is not only coming from like Dream Daddy and The Sims. Sims is just like a childhood one. One of the few ones I was allowed to play.
Love The Sims.
So those are the two dating sims I think I got excited about. I don't know what else I've gotten excited about on stream. But I'm excited to play Dream Daddy. I've heard really good things. I also get excited when the art in games is well done.
Yeah.
Because I think video game art can...
Like Alice.
Yeah, Alice is gorgeous. And, I don't know, I like worlds that are interesting. So, like, I love Bioshock because it's dark and gritty and, like, the music is on point and the art for that is so dark. And it's very similar to, like, video game-esque. But, I don't know. I like worlds that are dark and interesting art. And so I think Dream Daddy's interesting.
I wish we had, I wish I had read Ready Player One before this week. Because that would have been a really good episode for us because there's so many characters in it.
I actually saw, they had like an extended trailer at Wrinkle in Times.
Oh.
And I looked at Kelleher and he was like he's my roommate, he's a little older than me and he's very tall. He's like 6'4" and he's a big man. And he was like a child. He's just like, eee! And I looked at him and I was like, I'm excited. That actually looks cool.
Well, the trailer didn't look that appealing to me, actually.
No, but
the book is 1,000 times better than the trailer.
I just like, the thing that I didn't appreciate about Ready Player One, I hadn't read the book. I was just like, okay, another video game thing. But when we didn't get to go to the Tough Mudder, we were all sitting around and getting food, because that's what you do when you miss a Tough Mudder. And they were 3 dudes super excited about Ready Player One. And I know all 3 of them are not big readers. And they were like, no, I totally read Ready Player One. It was awesome. I don't know, like the movie, man. And I'm like, yeah.
Wait, did they all read it for real?
Yeah, they all read it.
Okay.
And then when they were talking about it, they were like, yeah, but did you notice like all the little elements in it? Like, I don't think this is a movie you watch once and you're like, okay, cool. You have to watch this movie like 6 or 7 times to see all the hidden things in the background that are nods to the book. And I was like, now I have to read it.
It's an easy read, though. It's very engrossing. I had no idea what I was getting into. I didn't know what it was about other than I watched the movie trailer. And it's good. It's good. And it's also a male protagonist, which generally I err away from because I like to read about girls. But it's good. It's good. Maybe Lexi would like Inside. Inside what? Oh, wait, is that a Silent Hill reference?
I don't know how I feel about Silent Hill. Because I've seen the movie and I've read like the world, and I don't know. We'll see. If I will play anything once. That is my theory. It's my life theory. I'll do anything once.
I'll do anything twice.
Oh.
Tattoo.
Showboat.
Tattoo. Alright.
See? Did anything once.
I think it's time to, yeah. Thank you for joining us for our Lara Croft episode.
Thank you, Tomb Raiders.
This food and this highly alcoholic drink was really good. Thank you, Lexi.
Yeah, I gotta put her to bed.
It was awesome. Hopefully I can make it through Teardown.
we have photos. Yeah.
Vampire the Masquerade. I'm actually doing a LARP. A vampire LARP. So that sounds familiar.
All the cool stuff.
Thanks for the food. Jess is my new motorcycle buddy. That's right. What kind of motorcycle do you ride? Tweet us, okay? I ride a 94 Yamaha Virago XV535. It's an oldie but a goodie, and my brake pedal is broken right now.
Girlfriend, you gotta get that fixed.
I know, I gotta go fix it. Okay. Alright. Goodbye, guys. Next week is... Hans Christian Andersen?
Are we into April? No, it's Saga?
What is it?
It's Saga. Because Hans Christian Andersen's birthday is April 2nd. And the episode lands on April 2nd, I think. Un momento. We have a schedule for you.
Let's see. What is next week? Next week is... Come on. Saga. Okay. Alright, are we doing it for sure? You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
sweet.
I think Saga's great. Jess forced me to read Saga, and I actually really enjoyed it,
So yeah, get excited, because next week is motherfrackin' Saga! Where are my Saga fans? I need to promote the shiitake out of this, because I know
this is your week. Like, I really liked the world. I'm super excited to talk about it and keep reading it.
There's some underground Saga fans somewhere, I'm sure.
How do people not know about it? My kid knew about it. The kid I nanny for people who are new in the chat. I don't have a child.
We should, I should get the second one.
You have it?
Yeah, I have almost all of them.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I want the first one so I can read it again.
It's in my car. I'll get it back to you before.
Okay, we'll talk about it, yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Saga hype. Rat Queens. The thing about Rat Queens, I would love to do Rat Queens, but only the first one is good because the artist departed halfway through the second one. So it's like...
Excuse me?
Rat Queens is a D&D comic book, and it's really good. But the artist left halfway through the second comic, and so the art abruptly changes, and it's so much worse. And then they get a third artist for the third one, and it's awful. It's awful.
Oh, thanks,
here! Yay! Thank you for the cheer!
I'm just gonna spray my body pink and be a horror.
That's what I thought you might do.
Really?
Yeah! I was like, you might be the babysitter.
I know, I really want to be Milana, but there's no way.
Well, we'll talk about it.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it. Yes, the epic space opera fantasy comic book written by Brian K. Vaughan and illustrated by Fiona Staples. Yes, that one.
Also, I will say you didn't warn me about that at all, and I took it to work with me. I had no idea what Saga was, and I flipped it open randomly, and I was like, oh no!
Yeah, it's sexual.
There's children around.
It's sexual. Oh, you helped Becca with Saga cosplay. That's awesome.
Sweet.
Tell me which character she played. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you all next week for our Saga episode.